Welcome back to Wisconsin Tonight. Well, if you've got an old car seat, you can get rid of it this Saturday at an event called the Car Seat Roundup.
And joining us with more is Klindt Simpson, coordinator of Safe Kids, Southeast Wisconsin with Children's Hospital. We appreciate you being with us this evening.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's very important. Let us know what makes a car seat old or obsolete, Lisa.
Most people don't know that car seats do have an expiration date. Generally, it's 6 years. It's a little bit different now with some of the seats that go to higher weights, but generally 6 years is a good rule of thumb, and that's from manufacture date, not from date of use.
So probably not a good idea to go to like a yard sale or an estate sale and buy a car seat?
Correct. If you borrow a seat from a family member and you know the history of it, it's okay to use it. But if you go to a garage sale and buy a seat and don't know any of the history, we don't recommend using it because we don't know if it's ever been in a crash, and seats that have been in a crash should not be used.
Yeah, very important. And let's talk about the importance just basically of the car seat and the booster seats for the kids, because a lot of times, and you mentioned that you have 2 kids and not all that thrilled about getting in those booster seats. Why is this so important, Lisa?
Well, we've got the child seats that have the harness, and what that does is it helps hold the child in a crash, because the adult seat belt that you and I use is just too big. It's not going to hold the child in. The child is going to go flying out of the seat or out of the vehicle in a crash. And then for the bigger kids, they still just aren't big enough for that adult seat belt, so they need a booster seat to boost them up so that seat belt is fitting them correctly.
Tell us about the Car Seat Roundup coming up.
So we have a Car Seat Roundup. It's an opportunity for parents, caregivers, grandparents to get those old seats out of the garage, out of the attic, and out of use so they don't continue being used. So if you have a seat that's older than 6 years, has broken parts, missing parts, or if it's ever been in a crash, or if you don't know the history of it, bring it out and we will get rid of it for you.
Very important. Now, are there any other kind of car seats that people can bring or they can take?
As long as it's a car seat, we would be happy to dispose of it for them.
So where is this being held?
It's being held at the North Shore Fire Department off of Brown Deer.
All right, very good. And the dates on it are?
It's this Saturday, which is March 26th, and it's from 9 to 11.
Excellent.
Yeah, good way, and you know, a good time to educate yourself and your family about getting it, the importance of this for your family. Klindt Simpson of Safe Kids, Southeast Wisconsin. We appreciate you being with us this evening. And again, the Car Seat Roundup is this Saturday from 9 to 11 at the North Shore Fire Department. We've got all this information, that's in Brown Deer, by the way, and we've got all this information on our website, TMJ4.com.